Hey, what's up, guys? Breezy here once again. I got a battle for you guys today, and it's another NU battle against AlekazPSI. So I'm leading off my Sand Slash. He got that Gardevoir, and I'm thinking I can't really do anything to this Gardevoir, so I'm just going for my Stealth Rocks. So he goes to Willows. I'm like, that really fucks me over because this Sand Slash is fully invested in HP and attack, and I won't be able to do jack shit with this fucking Sand Slash now. So since I can't do anything, I'm just going to switch out because I really need to get some shit going with this fucking Gardevoir or it's going to fuck me over. So at this point, I'm just going to go into my Espeon because I really do have anything else to. And he sets up a Reflect. I'm like, okay, I'm not too worried about the screens right now because I have two Pokemon with the Brick Break, including the Sand Slash. So I'm just going to Shadow Ball, just get some damage, and this will do a nice chunk of this Gardevoir. Does more than half, which is fine with me. And then he sets up a light screen. I'm like, okay. So now I see 3's move. His last move must be Psychic or Thunderbolt. And I can just completely wall with most of my team with this guy. So out comes a Crawdon. I'm just going to go for another Shadow Ball. Because I thought he would stay in, but he doesn't. And that will do 25% at least. I know I can wall this Crawdon with my Poliwrath. So I'm going to take the opportunity to bring him out and see what I can do with him. Then the Crawdon goes for Dragon Dance. I'm like, okay, not too worried about that, because like I said, Poliwrath complete walls it. 2 of his stab attacks won't do jack shit to me, and his last move is most likely Return or X Scissors, and it turns out the X Scissors. And I'm going to take that pretty well, and I'm going to set the opportunity to get the Bulk Up. And now Poliwrath is going to set into fucking Rage mode and get ready to rave all over his tiny asshole. So then I'm just going to go for the Brick Break, because this is my second opponent with Brick Break, and try to break through screens and get some massive damage with this Crawdon. But Alekaz decides to switch out and save his Crawdon for later and bring out the Gardevoir. And thanks to this, what's it called? The Stealth Rocks, yes, I will be able to take out the Gardevoir and break the screens, and that's pretty good for me. Now I don't have to worry about this guy later on. The score is 6-5 at this point, I believe. Now, out comes Meganium, I believe. I don't remember. It takes a while to think. See me in the background here, right there. Out comes Mothim. Mothim. Yeah, I think it's that. And he's just gonna get obliterated by the Stealth Rocks. So I'm at this point checking out Smogon, see how fast this guy is, and his speed is like 4 less than me. I'm at like base 70, but I forgot he could be invested in speed, and I take an Air Slash, and that really fucked me over because I just basically wasted my Poliwrath. But the thing is, I live with 5 HP, right? That's awesome, but he gets the flinch. I could take that Mothim out right there, but I got the flinch. So knowing I want to save this guy for later, I'm just going to switch the fuck out there, go into something that can take it, like my Regirock right here, and just see what I can do from there. And then he goes for another Air Slash, trying to take out my Poliwrath, but it doesn't because I switch out. And now he has 2 choices, either stay in, take a Rock Slide, or switch out and come die to Stealth Rocks later. So I'm just going for Thunder Wave, protecting a switch, or if he stays in, it doesn't really matter. But thankfully, he switches out into his Meganium at this point, I believe. Yes, he does. I'm not too worried about that because I believe this Meganium will have the Aromatherapy, because what Meganium doesn't carry the Aromatherapy nowadays. So I believe I switch out into, I forget whom. I think my Sand Slash, just because I want to get like that guy done, because he's basically useless now. Can set up rocks, but he does have to carry the Raptor Spin, which I use, but he just set rocks in his game. So I set my Magmar, which is pretty pro, and he goes to Aromatherapy. I'm like, I wasn't too worried about that either, because it doesn't matter. So I'm going for the Flamethrower, which is pretty pro. It would do a lot of damage to my game, but he switches out into his own Mothim. Yeah, spoiler, he does have a Regirock on his team. And that Mothim will live with 1 HP, but we will be killed out with the Flamethrower. So the score is at least 6-4. So he reveals that he has the Regirock. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch out because I'm locked in the Flamethrower because this Magmar is scarfed, and which is pretty awesome. So out comes my Espeon just to fodder and see what he wants to do, and he goes for Stone Edge. And he told me that this Regirock was invested a little bit of HP, rest in attack and defense. So I lived that Stone Edge with 11 HP, which is pretty awesome. I'm gonna try and go for the Grass Knot to get some damage to Regirock, but unfortunately for me, he does switch and goes out into his Meganium. And it's just gonna take that Grass Knot very well. And I'm just gonna be regardless because this Espeon is Specs and it's supposed to be my special sweeper, but it doesn't do the job this battle. So I switch out, go into my Sand Slash because I really can't do anything against this guy because I don't want to get toxic on my Magmar or some shit. So go into the Sand Slash Gobi, and he goes for a Seed Bomb. Oh no, Leech Seed. Sorry. And I'm not too worried at all because basically Sand Slash is just in there for fodder and try and get a little damage off because with that burn I won't be doing jack squat to this guy. So long process, Leech Seed, leftovers, and it is indeed faster than me. So I'm not too worried. Then he's going to go for the Seed Bomb. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake. See how much damage I can do. Maybe we'll let down before so my Magmar can later on come kill it. And I live that Seed Bomb with like 95 HP or something like that. I just go for the Earthquake. Sorry about the camera angle at this point. I don't know what I was doing. It happens a lot during this battle. I'm really sorry. I'll try to do that better next time. I forget what I do now. I think I just stay in here and just you be a fodder because I really don't have too much for this Meganium because I also want to safe switch into my Magmar after this little battle between these two guys. He goes to Seed Bomb. That will take me out. The score is 5-4, I believe. So I'm going to send in my Magmar, see what I can do against this guy. Just go for the Flamethrower. No, I go for the Cross Chop, predicting the switch into Regirock, and I do get that right. So this Cross Chop should be doing some damage to this Regirock, but knowing that Regirock is specially defensed, it will take this pretty damn well. Not being stabbed and all, it does this amount. Normally I carry Life Orb on this Magmar, but I want to mix it up with this Scarf because it's pretty damn pro. So I switch out, knowing that another Cross Chop will not kill this Regirock. So I'm just going to go into my Espeon, use it to fodder, and then get a free switch into something else. I'm trying to think of what I do. I do indeed switch to my Espeon because I just need some guy to use fodder. So the score is now 4-4, and at this point, I'm thinking I could lose this. He could just crit there, but later on, I'm gonna get crits. Clitoris. I'm trying to say. Go into my Wreckage. So I'm trying to go for some hacks here. I go for the Hypnosis, but I miss it. So I lose my Poliwrath. Score is now 4-3 with him up by 1. So I forget I carry my Hitmonchan, and I'm going to send that guy out right now because I'm really pissed off right now. So I'm just going to go for the Close Combat. Yeah, indeed. I don't know why I didn't switch to a Bailey or something to take that Close Combat. But down goes the Regirock, and this guy was really annoying me. So the score is 3-3. Thanks to my Regirock. No, 4-3. Yeah. 4 or something like that. I really don't care. Alright. So out comes his Meganium again. I'm gonna switch out because I'm like the Close Combat and I won't be doing jack shit to that Meganium. Out comes my Hot Shot, and I'm just gonna go for Flamethrower, but he goes for Leech Seed, and I don't really care because with this Scarf Magmar, I'm just gonna tear the crap out of the rest of this team. So I'm going to go for the Flamethrower because it's my stab attack, and it hits pretty much the rest of his team pretty well, and it does really benefit me later on. So he switches out into his Crawdon, which I totally forgot he had. Like, it slipped my mind. This Flamethrower does about 40% or so, 30. It almost takes it out, which is pretty pro. So thanks to my Scarf, I'm just gonna kill this guy off because he won't be doing jack shit to me. He's gonna leave it in his fodder, and that will be the end of that Crawdon. My mouth's getting kind of dry here. I need some water. So the score, I think he has, I believe, 2 Pokemon left. One being the Meganium and one being this Lightning I just found out he has. So I don't know. He should have gone for the extreme speed to outspeed me, but he doesn't. So I'm just gonna go for Flamethrower and kill this guy out. I get a crit here, which I do not know if it mattered or not. I did not do damage calcs, but that's pretty good since I got that crit right there. So all he has left is this Meganium. So it's gonna take a little bit to kill this guy out. So I'm gonna go for Flamethrower. It's gonna do a lot of damage, but the thing is, he lives it, which means he invested a lot into his special defense and defense stats, I believe, and maybe a little bit HP, because he's gonna go for C-Bomb after this, right? And it does a decent amount on my Magmar, but does not matter, and it lives with like 20 HP. So there goes that C-Bomb, and that does a quite decent amount, but it doesn't really matter. So that's going to be the game. I'm just going to finish off the Flamethrower. And Magmar, Scarfed, is pretty damn pro in NU. So that's the end of the battle. Sorry for that shakiness. Please rate, comment, like, subscribe to me, subscribe to Alekaz. So if you enjoyed the battle, leave a comment later.